Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights from the LPL 2025 Split 2.
Jungler starting on same sides of the map. With Azir getting early push, I think there could be an angle for Aki to maybe look for something early on. He is going for a bit of a modified clear, giving himself an option onto either of his solo lanes. Seeing that battle for level 2 go on here between our two bottom lanes.
NIP are going to win that battle, as Kyle is going to be the one engaged on, but Fluid's Legend do end up hitting level 2. A fourth shot goes down as well as a roof, but he still wants in. The cleanse gets used, has to flash away, but going to follow up his hope, and the fourth shot lands. It's first blood going over anyone's legend, and now they're going to look for PP God next. He's got nowhere to go, as Hope will finish him off with a fourth shot too.
Let's go. All right, well, when we talked about before...
All right, it's time to rip it. You really have nothing to lose here. Things have already gone bad. He engages on Tarzan, lagging behind. PP God's forced to flash away. Aki takes big damage on the church. Now the knockup goes
Leaf
on
is
the
dead.
Leaf, who's got no summoners. I mean, this is just a disaster right now. Flaundra's going to flash after Aki. What the hell's going on, Oak Battery? Anyone's Legend are just crushing NIP.
Yeah, like, PP God is level 2 still. He walks up, tanks the turret. He can only tank 2 autos, and they don't even have enough damage. Flaundra getting the scrap shield does enough. He ends up living. That's another 2 kills going over to anyone's Legend, and hell, they are the expected favorites, but...
Oh, Kyle.
Oh my god.
Kyle is that what the... Okay.
Alright,
You know,
gotta
ends
get...
up being much ado about nothing there, but Shanks doing well to keep mid-control.
Okay, so using the flash and the ultimate, obviously not great. They're going to try and see if they can make this die, but the minion wave, not great. Deadly Flourish is down.
Yeah, he's cooked. No shot. Fourth shot coming through. Hope is now 3-0. And these ninjas are in footy pajamas, man, because every move they make, they're just slipping.
Yeah.
See how adventurous he wants to be down there if he's seeing ghosts. Meanwhile, they're looking to make NIP into ghosts. Kyle coming through as well as Tarzan. They're pinching solo kill, who is quite low. First couple of minions are going to go down and flash forward with the taunt as well. Pantheon Ultimate coming through too. They managed to make it a 1-for-1 for right now, but then set their sights on Aki, who is going to do well to try to protect himself, but he manages to get rooted. Takes some more damage, but will be able to walk out as it looks like grubs are on the menu for AL.
What is... So leave, instead of moving down, okay, yeah, he just missed an entire plate for himself. I have a lot of questions. I feel like Leaf should have been hitting this turret the entire time. He does not have enough movement speed to ever get close to mid, especially not having any boots. Doesn't have the Yomus early, so he should be really focused on hitting this, as right now we're seeing NIP. I'm just surprised there was no Galio ultimate. As soon as the Deadly Flourish is used and there's no minion wave there, that should be, you know, Galio trying to escort himself way back out of the mid lane, the top side here.
Okay, they're going to try to make a quick play onto Aki here. He gets knocked up and he will go down, but Galio coming through with a big 3-man taunt as well. Good damage and the perfect execution from Doinby getting that kill. Tarzan getting a little low, but Hope is still relatively healthy. He'll get hooked up and they swat Doinby down. Tarzan looking to walk out, but Leave is in the area. Solo kill will take that one for himself. Gotta feel bad if you're Leave.
I mean, you just used a ton of summoner spells. Leave, walked all the way from the bottom lane, moved into mid. That kind of moves from side lanes inward towards an objective, towards the mid lane, and AL can just kind of play on 2 lanes. Very easy to gain push on a side lane with a Rumble. Have Azir and Jhin kind of sit in mid lane so that they always have priority. They can even move the Jhin around, especially with this Yomu's build that we've been seeing recently.
Oh, PP God is in a lot of trouble. Aki is coming through. Trying to keep them away. They're going to land the hook on Kyle, and Kyle going to go down to Leave here. Comes on from Solo as well. They're on to Tarzan as NIP make a nice team play there to grab a couple of kills.
Yeah, that's exactly. You can kind of see that AL were a little afraid. They're like, okay, we know Aki is here. We know that Leave is sitting in mid. Is this fight on PP God real? And it doesn't even have the Galio heroic entrance. So Solo Kill's able to walk on through. They did get the teleport out from Doinby, but I think considering the fact that you're able to at least pick up 2 kills, as well as the first dragon of the game, finally we're getting some semblance of a game from NIP, who, again, we said the name of the game for them is push, try to find any kind of advantage, try to find a team fight. And I think that's also why we see Aki and PP God constantly together in this game.
Oh, they're going to walk right into this, but guess what? The Galio coming in to try to save the day. Taunt lands on the backside. There's Doinb2, but Flandre rolls out the red carpet for them as they start to burn away. The health bars are low, but it's so hard to take them down. Leave can't grab a kill. Rook goes down on the Nautilus.
No,
Now
Leave.
Shanks gets on top of Leave. And just like that, okay, at least NIP get one on the back half, but Aki's going to get burned alive too. That is a 4-for-1 in favor of anyone's legend.
Just right there again.
We'll put at least a little bit more gold in his pocket. Could have changed the complexion of the fight, I don't think so, but certainly would have felt a little bit better as the Rift Herald gets taken by anyone's legend up on the top side in exchange for the turret that Solo Kill picked up. First turret of the game.
I feel like, you know, part of this game would actually feel a lot better for NIP if they actually were able to get any of the grubs, because AO have not really been able to take very many structures. They've gotten some good chip damage down. Obviously, we talked about top lane when we saw that Hope and Kyle made that early swap, but now with 3 grubs, you're letting an Azir get to level 13, get closer and closer to what looks to be a Rift Maker here, second item from him. He's going to have so much HP. This is fine. AL, they haven't started at the Dragon. I really feel NIP should not be trying to contest this, but I can see that there's a little bit of trepidation there. Doinb is now waiting with teleport. He is coming on through with a massive flank, as well as his Pantheon ult.
All right, we're going to go all the way in. Taunt coming down, but Hope is free hitting right now. Aki is going to fall. Doinb on the backside, going in on a Flandre, but pushed away by Shanks. He's in and gets a kill, but won't be able to take down Shanks as he falls. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, Hope is going to open up this curtain call as NIP have a couple of numbers, but the snipe by Hope. Leave with a sidestep, trying desperately to get away from Hope, and he will be able to. And when the dust settles off battery, it ends up being...
You're missing a ton of summoner spells. You're missing a lot of those big teamfight ultimates that we wanted to see from Ninjas and Pyjamas.
Okay, hold on. Leave might be called out here as Tarzan is just going to run him down. Kyle gets credit for the kill as they're ready for this dragon fight. It's secured by NIP, but a nice equalizer coming out from Flandre. Even if the team can't save him, he'll be damn sure that they can avenge him as PP God goes down next. Doinb caught up against the wall and he falls. Solo kill, finding it hard to try to get away from these guys as Kyle is going to stun him. Tarzan's going to go in and they will dive this turret because they don't have enough damage to do a damn thing to anyone's legend. A 4-for-1 for AL.
All right, well, NIP, they got the dragon, but not looking good. Doinb doesn't have teleport. He is on the other side of the map right now.
He is sprinting his way up. We'll see if he's able to get there by the time the fight actually breaks out. That answer is a no, as Kyle's going to get engaged on first change to corrupt.
Oh!
Shanks on the backside serves him up, and now they're going to turn on to Aki here, who gets knocked up, and he is caught between a rock and a hard place. Solo kill goes in, and he put himself on the wrong side of the wall, but hey, maybe him and Doinb can make some magic happen. Doinb initially getting knocked away and getting knocked up and going down. The perfect execution. He's the one who gets executed, and that is an ace for anyone's legend as they go back to Aki.
We are just restarting the Otacon now. This game is cooked.
Yep.
Poor laning.
And they tried the turret dive, and it went even worse for them. That's when you knew it was going to be impossible, and now anyone's legend to put the cherry on top. Tarzan has gone a little too far in. However, he is doing a great job to survive as Hope will show up. That equalizer goes down. Tarzan finally falls, but the health bars are just so damn low. And guess who joins the fight? It's Shanks to grab a double for himself. Hope will get the last kill here. It is another ace for anyone's legend. 31 kills in 22 minutes. They're just having a ball out here.
I want to thank you, AL. Please just make this game quick, because we have seen them lose against the most random teams of all time. They lose a series to FPX, 2-1 in favor of FPX. They lose a series to JDG, who still looks like they're on a bit of a wobbly kind of start to their, or back end of their season. A series up against Weiba that looks dominant. They lose
Meta
to
change and everything. They've just tumbled down. They're not able to reclaim their former glory. And, you know, at the end of the year, maybe we're just like, hey, you remember when Doinb got player of the split? You know, when he got the MVP for Split 1. You remember when?
Especially for Group Ascend. The fact that they got 18 games, a bunch of best of threes, 2 series versus each of the Group Ascend teams has really, I think, leveled up all of these 10 teams. And 3.5 item Azir, 11-0, 3.5 item Jhin. Please, if we can't take Baron, this is already very good. Doinb's getting engaged upon, but he should be out with perfect execution. Teleport from behind.
Yep, here we go. Curtain call coming out, and down goes Onivia, but here comes the Galio. Big double knockup. Shanks has gone golden. He's going to be able to flash away from the taunt. Kyle will fall, but here comes Flandra on the side with that equalizer, cooking him up. Solo kill dodging out on the roof of Flandra, and Shanks want more. They're going to look to chase him down. Double taunt from Solo kill. He'll be able to at least walk back into his base, but there's not going to be much to walk back to. As anyone's legend will ping the Baron.
No minion waves. Let's just go Baron. Let's go take this one. We're probably not ending this game for another like 3 or 4 minutes. So Dragon spawns and Yanni. This is exactly the kind of level of play that I think we should expect from our second place team. AL probably not going to be able to get first as Leave. You just use both of your summoners, buddy. Sorry, man. You're just gonna die. 35-17. Like, I'm looking at the series score. You can see for AL, 4 items, I should say. And then there's a completed Zonius here for Shanks. Hope even has a completed Maw of Malmortius. This guy literally is going to take no damage from NIP. And hell, Leaf finally hit 3 items, but I'm playing against a crit marksman. I'm so afraid. I'm down 5,000 gold to Hope.
Just a little bit of damage put down onto Kyle and paid off in spades back at PP God as 2 inhibitors have fallen. As the minions will pour into the base, these Baroned up minions going to be very hard for NIP to actually clear out. Tarzan's going to flash forward, not going to get much there. Doinby going to try to make it to the back line there. He gets knocked up. He's still going hard for Hope there, but Kyle will save his carry. Meanwhile, on the other side, Flandra cooking up solo kill. It's going to be Shanks who gets the credit for those. On the backside, Aki falls, and game 1 goes to anyone's legend.
Oh, hell yeah, it goes to AL. 40-17. 17, almost 18,000 gold lead. We take those.